Brad Pitt wins majority stake in $500 million French winery over Angelina Jolie. The exes divided the estate 60-40 before marrying in 2014. It's been years since Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie divorced, and they're still in court splitting up assets. The latest legal battle is over their $500 million French winery, Château Miraval. According to Page 6, the Bullet Train actor argued in California and Luxembourg courts that he should retain the controlling interest of the estate after Jolie sold her shares to Yuri Scheffler, an investor and owner of the Stolichnya vodka brand. Prior to becoming wed in 2014, Pitt and Jolie purchased the estate together, with Pitt owning 60% to Jolie's 40%. The same year the former spouses got hitched, Pitt endowed Jolie with an additional 10% stake in the property to split ownership evenly. As Jolie no longer owns her shares, Pitt contends that the deal is no longer valid and that he should return to having 60% ownership and maintain control over the French property. He owned 60% and she owned 40%. When they got married, it was a conversation where everything was all roses at the time, a source told the outlet. The agreement was for her to get 10% from him, a 50/50 agreement that they reached for €1. It was symbolic of their partnership. Now that partnership is over. The Luxembourg court has reportedly returned 10% ownership back to Pitt for at least another year, though a final ruling hasn't yet been made. Pitt and Jolie divorced in 2019, both citing irreconcilable differences. The two share 3 biological children, Shiloh, 17, and twins, Knox and Vivienne. Jolie adopted her first son, Maddox, 22, in 2001, while the actress adopted a daughter, Zahara, 19, and a son, Pax, 20, with Pitt in 2005 and 2007, respectively.
We landed in Las Vegas just in time for me to turn it on my phone and catch her winning her 13th award, announcing her new album, and then obviously the big one at the end, the album of the year for the 4th time, setting records. It was pretty amazing.
Travis Kelce is spilling the Swiftie tea. The NFL superstar confirmed he's heard some of girlfriend Taylor Swift's surprise new album months ahead of its release. Travis spoke to reporters at a Super Bowl media event in Las Vegas on February 5th and teased that the music icon's upcoming LP already lives up to the hype.
I have heard some of it, yes, and it is unbelievable. I can't wait for her to shake up the world when it finally drops.
Taylor announced her next project on stage at the 2024 Grammy Awards just one day earlier, revealing that the Tortured Poets department will be available starting April 19th. The news came as a surprise to fans who have been anticipating the re-recorded version of her 2017 album Reputation, with Taylor even arriving to the Grammys red carpet in a glamorous black and white look many thought contained clues to her next re-release. The singer made history on music's biggest night, breaking the record for most Album of the Year wins for any artist with her last LP, Midnights. And Travis said he couldn't be more proud of Taylor for setting the bar once again.
She's unbelievable. She's rewriting the history books herself.
Travis wasn't able to join Taylor at the Grammys due to his team, the Kansas City Chiefs, preparing for their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. Trav and his fellow players are facing off against the San Francisco 49ers on February 11th. The athlete is never shy about praising Taylor and her accomplishments, but he's also hoping she isn't the only one bringing home the bling.
I told her I'll have to hold up my end of the bargain and come home some hardware too.
I think given the givens, he's doing very well.
Demi Moore is giving a rare update on her ex-husband, Bruce Willis. During an appearance on Good Morning America on Wednesday, the actress shared that, quote, "Given the given, Bruce is doing really well amid his battle with frontotemporal dementia." Demi, who shares her 3 daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, with the Die Hard star, and has remained close to Bruce despite their divorce back in 2000, went on to share the positive advice she has given her kids during this time.
What I'll share is what I say to my children, which it's important to just meet them where they're at and not hold on to what isn't, but what is, because there's great beauty and sweetness and loving and joy out of that.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
The 61-year-old star also shared similar comments when host Andy Cohen asked on his SiriusXM radio show if she has any message for families out there who are also navigating a loved one's diagnosis with dementia.
I think the most important thing I could share is just to meet them where they're at. And when you let go of who they've been or who you think they are, who even you would like them to be, you can then really stay in the present and take in the joy and the love that is present and there for all that they are, not all that they're not.
Bruce's family revealed his condition last year, which can affect movement, speech, and executive functioning. His wife, Emma Hemming, who is the mother to his 2 young daughters, Mabel and Evelyn, has also opened up about being his caregiving partner, noting back in August how she tries to prioritize her own needs with so much going on with her life.
I'm asking care partners to send me photos because I just think it's so important for us to sort of break up our thinking, which can feel, for me, very much like doom and gloom. So I know it looks like I'm out living my best life. I have to make a conscious effort every single day to live the best life that I can. I do that for myself. I do that for our 2 children. And Bruce, who would not want me to live any other way. So I don't want it to be misconstrued that, like, I'm good, because I'm not. I'm not good. But I have to put my best foot forward for the sake of myself and my family, because, again, when we are not looking after ourselves, we cannot look after anyone that we love. So it's really important. And like I said, this is a conscious effort. It does not come to me easily. But I am just doing the best that I can always. So your pictures are making me happy. I just want you to take a moment out of your day. And I know that your day is stressful, and I know that your day is hard, but I just want you just to break it up for a minute, just for a second, and just look for something beautiful.